What's up guys, how are you today? I hope you are doing great and you are enjoying my videos and everything that I do here on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a balayage technique. It's called herringbone. It's a beautiful technique, very easy, very simple. And maybe you're gonna ask, okay, when we do that technique, so this technique we do it between big services of balayage. So as an example, like today we do a full balayage, and then next time we're gonna do a balayage again, full balayage, like in 6 months down the road. So after 2-3 months we feel like our balayage is fading out or the roots coming out. Something just like the balayage is not very fresh, and we want to do a little refresh on the look. So this technique, easy, doesn't take so much time in the salon and even doesn't cost so much money. So it will be great technique to do it between the big services. How we're gonna do this, how we do it, all those details, everything is going to be in this video. So let's go and start the video step by step with herringbone technique balayage. Let's go. So how we gonna the first thing, like how we gonna section the hair? Very easy. This part of the head, we are not gonna do anything on it. It's gonna be separated. So from the crown area, behind the ear on both sides, as you see, this part is out, okay? From the recession, high recession, behind the ears, this section will be away on both sides, high recession, and this part, they're gonna be out too. So where we're gonna work today, we are going to work on the top of the head, which the faux hawk section. Only this part of the head, we're gonna work on it today. So how the herringbone technique works. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the first section like this. We're gonna take the second section and the third section, okay? And this area is going to be the baby light area. So here we're gonna do 3 foils of baby light, okay, to add this blonde, bright look around her face. After that, just push it down a little bit so you can see what's going on. Perfect. Her part from the middle. So we're gonna take V section that way. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side to create the V shape. After we create the V shape, here our herringbone technique will start. So when we take thinner section, that's mean we're gonna add more foils in the hair. That's mean we have a brighter look and more blonde. If we go wider section, we will have more depth. So less brightness and more depth. So this is up to you guys, how much blonde, how much brightness you wanna add into the hair. This is up to you. So I would keep my section thinner. So I add more blonde and more brightness. And I'm gonna do the same things on the other side. Perfect. We're gonna keep going till we run out of hair. By the end of the sectioning, we need to see a zigzag in the center of the head. We have to see a zigzag. We're gonna keep going. Beautiful. Doing the same things. Keep consistent and keep your section clean. This is very important if you want a good result. So don't rush. Take your time. Here we go. So by the end of sectioning, doing everything, okay? When you split the hair that way, you're gonna see the zigzag in the center. This is what you need to see, a zigzag. Why? Because the herringbone technique, it's kind like locked in like that way. So when we later tone and everything, so the look will be like seamless, very natural, very blended. So that's why we need to create the zigzag, so we don't like kind of create any line, any like demarcation. So it's just gonna be flawless, very seamless, very natural look. Okay, so this is the effect of the herringbone technique. Okay guys, the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start in the front and we're gonna take thin section and we're gonna take baby light weave. Okay, so it's very important when you're weaving your section, just make it very clean. So as you see here, when I weaved the lower part of the section, I let it out, and the top part of the section I'm painting. So it's very important when you are painting to put enough products to give you enough lift, especially when you are doing on mannequin. And here, as you see, like, well, I'm doing just a little bit close to the roots. I'm angling my brush just to feather up a little bit and make the line softer so I don't leave demarcation or very harsh line. So very important when you are close to the roots, just angle vertically your brush and just go very like feather up, so you soft the line and you don't leave in demarcations. This is very important. Here I'm doing the third section. The second section I skipped in the editing, so because I don't want to make the video very long, I'm trying to make it short as possible. So kind of, you know, some people, they don't like long videos. So here we go again. You see how I'm feathering up with, I'm angling my hands a little bit and make the line very soft close to the roots, because we always make this mistake when we like brush, like keep it very horizontal, and in the end like we find out like, oh my god, it's very harsh line. We don't want to do that. So now I'm doing the V shape after I did the 3 foils in the front, the baby light. And it's very important because you see this part, I'm gonna skip like the first section to keep the depth between the front and the back. Okay, just kind of leave a little bit depth here in this area between the baby foil and the herringbone technique I'm gonna create right now. So as you see, when I foil, I'm gonna mention in the next section. Just keep watching with me. So I want to mention this little important like thing. So as I said, just keep your section very clean. Put enough products to give you enough lift, and yes, just keep it going. Keep the good work. So here, I take my section, I weave, and when I weave the top section, I clip it. This is what I want to mention. I clip it out, and the bottom section I paint. So this is what I was going to mention. So here we go. You see it. So yes, what I'm using here, I'm using Blonde D'Or from Wella. Yes, the blue lightener, not the white. So Blonde D'Or is the blue lightener. And I'm using 30 volume, not a 20 volume. Why? Usually maybe if for like real human, maybe I would go to 20 volume. It depends on their hair texture, and of course fine, it depends. Each client is different, but here what I'm using 30 because the mannequin has no heat like human, and I want good lift. So I feel like if I use 20 volume, it's not gonna give me this enough lift. So definitely I will go higher volume, which developer, which I mean by volume, 30. And yes, I'm gonna keep watching it every 10 minutes. Like I keep eye on it, so make sure it's lifting perfectly, and I don't want to over process it too. So this is very important. I do use a little bit Olaplex 1 and the formula. Definitely, it's just to protect the hair bond. So this is important. If you don't have Olaplex 1, I recommend to add some hair bond like products like Olaplex 1 is just amazing, you know, it's a game changer. So as you see, I'm keep doing the same things, foiling and make sure my foils clean, and when I'm close to the roots I angle my brush and feather up, so just kind of to give this softer look close to the roots. I put enough products to make sure I'm gonna get this beautiful lift. Consistency is the key, guys. Make sure you are consistent, and when you do something, you just focus. Don't let other things kind of get on your mind, so you do the good job. So for sure I skipped a few sections here and there in editing, and I'm speeding up this part because, as I said, I don't want to make the video like a crazy long. So I hope you understand what I'm saying and what I'm doing. I know I have an accent a little bit, so I'm not English born. I'm Lebanese originally. So yeah, I have multiple languages on me. Sometimes my accent can be a little bit difficult to understand. So try to understand me, guys, please. I love you. So let's keep going back. So this is the last section, and keep watching till the end because believe me, you're gonna love the final result. I promise you that. Okay guys, so as you see, I did three baby light in the front. After that I started with the V section. After the V we started doing the herringbone technique, and we started with a thinner section to add more brightness to the front, and after that we started going a little bit wider section, a little bit thicker to add more depth toward the crown. So easy technique, simple, nothing complicated. Now I'm gonna let it process for half an hour or 40 minutes, something like that, and when I see it's lifted enough for the stage where I'm satisfied with, then we'll go to the second step and see if we need the toner. We're gonna tone it. If we don't need, we're not gonna tone it. So let's see how it goes.
Turn it up now.
Okay guys, this is after I did the application. I left it for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, I just rinsed it, shampoo, conditioner, and I dried the hair. I just added some mousse, okay? And this is all I did to the hair. I didn't do toner, I didn't do anything because I like the color, and I'm very sure you are waiting to see the final look. You can see already the back, but let's see how is the final look like. So this is the final look, guys. Look how much blonde we have. Beautiful color without any toner. I didn't see any necessity for toner. If you want to do toner, you can do ash tone. You can make it more goldy, more warm. It's up to you. I like the final result without any toner, and that's why I decided not to do toner. So as you see how much dimension has in the back, has so much brightness, it looks very natural, nothing complicated, and it's amazing refreshment. So as you see, this is the final result. It wasn't that hard. The technique was very easy and simple, and you see how much effect it added to the look and make it very fresh, very beautiful, very elegant. And this is gonna be a nice service between two big services of balayages. So if you have a big opponent of balayage, you don't want to wait 6 months, you want to do something very quick and refreshing, absolutely this is the technique you go to. I hope you love it, I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comment below. Just write me down, let me know your opinion, what do you think, and if you do the technique, let me know the result, what you achieved too. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell button so you get notification that I upload new videos and you don't miss anything. And I love you always, guys. Take care of yourself, and I see you soon in a new video, a new idea, and ciao for now.